Hey guys, welcome back to the Saints TV YouTube channel for an early Monday morning video. Not Saints TV Weekly, sorry about that. But we've got some news that's kind of happened over the last 12 to 18 hours and it should be finalised today. And that is that St Kilda is set to add Anthony Caminiti to its rookie list ahead of the pre-season supplemental selection period deadline, which is obviously on the 15th. Today is the 13th, so we've got a couple of days. It's believed that after Anthony Caminiti's standout performance in Friday's sort of match sim that I was there to have a look at, the club have basically given him that contract offer before he left training on the Friday for it to then be hopefully processed, the paperwork to go through today. I think it's well deserved. He's obviously only had a couple of sessions last week, but from what I saw in the match sim, and hopefully we'll be able to show you a few little highlights of what he's done, he's much deserved, that contract offer. And I think when you look at the need of someone tall that can take a grab and hopefully kick a goal, with Max King, Jack Hayes, Matty Allison all going down over the last couple of months at training, and then obviously Josh Eyre going down as well, I think we needed someone. We needed someone, and we're so glad that he's, I guess, fell to us. Obviously, he was at the Carlton VFL squad, and there was a chance I think Carlton might have picked him up. Apparently, he played on Jacob Wiedering and, competed pretty well once upon a time. But he didn't do much wrong in the match sim. There were 4 15-minute quarters. He took some very, very decent grabs, a couple in the goal square, a couple up the ground. He moved up the ground really well. That's kind of thing that stood out to me, was that he was always on the move. He was always leading. He was very vocal. He wasn't just standing and pointing to his head. And I think that's because, yes, he is 196 centimeters, but he's also only 83 kilos. So he's not Max King 97, 98 kgs. He's got to put that on. He's not an AFL player yet in terms of his size. He's got the height, which is great. That's an advantage. But that just means, I think, if we do play him pretty early on, if we need to, he's going to have to be more on the move. And we're not going to be able to rely on bombing it to his head, because one-on-one with him and fullbacks in the AFL, 100-kilo fullbacks, I don't think he's going to win many one-on-ones. So if we can get him on the move, running and jumping, like what we did with Max King early days when he was at his best, I think then that would actually benefit us and benefit him pretty well. He has had his injury problems. Syndesmosis injury impacted his 2022 campaign. That restricted him to 11 NAB League appearances. But he did have an impressive final against Gippsland Power. And a few other pretty standout performances before that. So, he's been offered a contract. The club, as I mentioned, haven't really finalised it just yet. I think that'll happen today pretty early. And then they'll obviously post about it. But yeah, just wanted to put a video out there and congratulate Anthony Caminiti on becoming a Saint. I don't know if it might be a 1-year deal on the rookie list, but hopefully that will be extended at the end of the year if he has, a couple of decent games. It's a need. We need someone like that. And the good thing is, yes, maybe he can fill the shoes of our full forwards sooner than we think. If he can put on a couple of kilos before the start of the season, brilliant. But the benefit from this also is that he's still young, he's still raw, but he's got some capabilities there. He's got some raw traits that are really exciting. And it's not just we need him this year and then we get rid of him. We need him this year, but if it doesn't work out, we kind of want to invest in him long term, and that's pretty exciting too. And that just means our tall stocks, when everyone's fit, is looking pretty healthy, and there's a bit of depth there. So he's obviously got to get through training and then go into the Pracky games in a couple of weeks' time against Melbourne and Essendon. He'll definitely be present in those, you would have thought. He obviously joins Liam Stocker, another former Blue and Away that was delisted and is now a Saint. So, yeah, he's done everything right. From what I saw, he was exciting. He was a decent set shot. He had a good routine, and he knows how to take a mark. And it was all the one grabs. It wasn't juggling. It wasn't fumbly. It was just one grabs. Really confident in himself. And I think that's all he could have done last week to impress the coaches. That's all he could have done, and he did it. So, congratulations to him. Hopefully, we see him pretty early in the season. If not, he might be a good project player, but he does fit a need, and that need has been met. So I'll leave it there. I'll be back during the week for hopefully some more videos. Sainers, apologies on the latest training video that went up, but then unfortunately had to take it down. So for those of you that didn't get to see it, I'm really sorry. But there will be some hopefully future training videos coming out And then obviously some more videos leading up into the Pracky games, which are only less than a couple of weeks away. So I'll leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed it, Sayoners. Please like, please comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Let's get to 10K this year. That'd be amazing. We're nearly on 6,000 subs. And if I do Nicky Dell's signed portrait, it could be yours. So subscribe and you might win that. And then, yeah, I'll see you later in the week, guys. Enjoy your Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Grab a cuppa and go your mighty Sayoners. See you guys.